She is a chaebol heiress who has everything, yet is held back by her status as a commoner. He is royalty, standing above 10,000 people, but he longs to escape the sorrow of having nothing but his title. That is, until she sets her sights on South Korea's most precious groom, Prince Leon. In 21st century Korea, a royal family with 600 years of history surprisingly still remains. Although the monarchy's power has long faded under a constitutional system, the strict social hierarchy still weighs heavily on everyone. Song Hui-ju is a ruthless character who refuses to be crushed by these rules. She is a top-tier influencer, the second daughter of the Castle Group. She has the looks, the brains, and an unmatched competitive spirit. Wherever she goes, she is the center of attention, a sold-out goddess in the industry. Whatever she wears becomes a trend. She has peak popularity. But such a perfect life has a catch. She was born a commoner and is an illegitimate child. In this world obsessed with bloodlines, no amount of talent or money can erase those two labels. In aristocratic circles, people whisper behind her back despite her success. Her pride is trapped behind a high wall of social status. Her family keeps causing trouble, forcing her to bear the stigma of being illegitimate while trying to marry her off to an incompetent man. The defiant Song Hui-ju has had enough. She won't wait for fate to decide. If a marriage is what it takes, she's going to win. And she chooses the most precious groom in the country. The irony remains, she cannot escape the status limit. She tells herself, "I just want to find someone who matches our family's standing, someone with ability, wealth, and looks equal to mine." She adds, "I never said I wanted to marry into the royal family." But a plan is forming. Finally, her target is locked. It's the national idol, Prince Leon. You might not believe it, but this prince was practically born with a silver spoon in his mouth. The second son of King Huijong, he is a true royal thoroughbred, loved by the entire nation. His looks and aura are off the charts. He's the personification of a prince on a white horse. He is the nation's choice for the best groom. Even the title of 21st century Prince Suyang is firmly his. But behind the glory, his life is more suffocating than anyone's. He's like an exhibit in a museum, noble to look at but with zero freedom. No one knows that he used to be a passionate, competitive youth with a fiery personality. But because of the royal family's wariness, fearing he might outshine the crown prince, they ground down his sharp edges. He had to hide his brilliance deep within. He seems to have everything everyone envies, but in reality, he has nothing. He can't even control his own life. The royal family gave him supreme glory, but also the heaviest shackles, keeping him trapped. And so, these two kindred spirits meet. One trapped by her status as an illegitimate daughter, the other bound by royal protocol. Deep down, they both hide a stubborn refusal to lose. Fate has quietly intertwined them. Hui-ju has made up her mind about Prince Leon. What she wants is a marriage of equals. She needs him to break the chains of her status and reclaim her dignity. But winning over the prince is harder than reaching the stars. But who is Song Hui-ju? She's never been one to give up easily. She throws away her pride and launches a series of bold, aggressive moves to charm him. She thought she could win him over easily, but reality slapped her in the face. Time and again, her advances are met with rejection. Rejection, rejection. Perhaps startled by her intensity, the prince's heart finally begins to waver. He eventually agrees to see her. Hui-ju dresses in her finest, steps into her pink heels, and enters the prince's private residence. Sitting face to face, she doesn't hold back. Hui-ju drops a bombshell. "Let's get married." This direct approach shatters the balance between the royal family, the chaebols, the nobility, and the commoners. The news spreads, and all of Korea is in an uproar.